Hello Gemini, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is from the 10th to the 24th of January 2022. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is a compendium of witches oracle, which I'm using today just to draw a couple of cards from to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Gemini for the 10th to the 24th of January 2022. What messages are here for Gemini for the next 2 weeks? What does Gemini need to know at this time? Oh, I'll take that card. And let's just pick you one more, and let's see what you get. You get shell and staff. So the staff speaks of venture, moving out beyond your usual boundaries, seeking adventure, just making discoveries. And then you've got shell, which is I get a sense of, the pearl of wisdom here, gaining some insight or some knowledge or some treasure from expanding outwards. The shell does also speak of protection and sometimes imprisonment as well, something being held back. So putting them together, I do get a sense of releasing something, just expanding out from what you've normally been used to, expanding your horizons and finding some little treasure. So there you have staff and shell. But let's see where the rest of the reading takes us. So let's see what's on the cards for Gemini for the 10th to the 24th of January 2022. What messages are here for Gemini for the next 2 weeks? What does Gemini need to know at this time? And this is the Llewellyn Tarot, which I'll be using today to put down an 8-card spread for you, Gemini, with the first 2 cards depicting you in your current situation, where you are now, and the next 2 cards highlighting the challenges you may face at this time, with the following 2 cards offering you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the final 2 cards, which may reveal your possible outcome to this situation. It'll show the energies that you're moving towards. So let's see what you get. 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords, where you are now. You have the 4 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles in your challenge position, and your guidance is the 5 of Cups and Strength. And you move towards the Sun and the Knight of Cups, lovely. And then you have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So the Queen of Swords is about wise decisions, discernment, using your logic and intuition in a very decisive manner. It sort of speaks to me as well of discipline, you know, making a decision and sticking with it. Perhaps that decision may involve cutting something out. The Queen of Swords is, you know, a good warrior queen. She's not afraid to fight for the truth, to stand her ground. Very determined, very logical as well. So it's a good, clear, decisive energy there at the bottom of the deck. But where you are now sort of shows having reached some state of independence, having built something up with your discipline, you know, sort of taming a beast almost. She has the bird of prey there that's tamed. And she has built around her a good harvest through her hard work, her dedication, her focus. And now she's able to enjoy that, appreciate what she has built up. There's a sense of independence in the Nine of Pentacles that's echoed the independence of the Queen of Swords. But it's sort of coupled here with the Seven of Swords, which is about this. It's about I get a sense of taking back something that is yours. The Seven of Swords on a sort of surface level often speaks of deception and stealth, but you know, this could well be a depiction of people, these characters, taking back their own truth, taking back something that's important to them. So put together, I get a sense of like having reached a position of attainment, you've reclaimed a truth, part of your integrity, and that standing alone, being independent, sort of the importance of that is coming home to you now. Your challenges is in very, you know, you do seem to have a lot of pentacles here in this section. Your challenges is holding on to what you've built up, holding on to this value. But in so doing, you sort of cut yourself off from the busyness or the socializing aspect of the outside world. So I get a sense of the difficulty in being apart, in being on your own. The difficulty is sort of enjoying that, in making that work for you, and sort of perhaps you question whether you are holding on too tightly to something of value, to this independence. But you know, it's almost like you're still driven to take this position, this attainment even further, and sort of learn new skills, take yourself outside of your comfort zone. And you know, it's almost like, to me, your oracle cards really fit in with your challenge row here. As I said, with this shell, it sometimes speaks of imprisonment, and that's sort of echoed in the Four of Pentacles, of sort of having a lot on a basic or material level, sort of may have you cutting yourself out from other enjoyments, and you know, in order to take yourself out of that sort of confinement, you may want to learn new skills and find some adventure in that. So it's almost like you challenged to expand this even further, to take it out to the world, and sort of like now incorporate others rather than just being on your own. And perhaps you're on your own because of needing to declare your independence after some sort of confrontation or disruption, some sort of situation in which you felt you were taken advantage of or deceived in some way. Because you've got here in your guidance row the Five of Cups. It sort of suggests, this card on its own suggests that there is some sort of sense of loss, which is directly beneath the Seven of Swords here and the Four of Pentacles. So it's almost like through experiencing or working through a sense of loss, you sort of have somehow retreated into yourself and cut yourself off from the world a little bit. And while that period of healing is necessary, the Five of Cups suggests that, you know, if you spend too long on your own focusing on what is slipped you by, what has gone, what is spilt. If you look here, these cups of wine have been knocked over and they've spilt their contents. If you spend too long focusing or dwelling on what is lost, you miss the opportunity to find new joy, to find that bridge across this water towards stability, security and comfort. So, you know, looking at this now, it makes me think you have certainly built material stability and security around you, but emotionally you've cut yourself off from others to protect yourself, to create boundaries and, you know, perhaps to protect yourself from further pain, but you're denying yourself adventure and you know, more learning new things, learning new skills. So as a guidance, it sort of suggests now turn your focus towards new opportunities, new potentials, and find your own inner strength. You have the Strength card here, so it's telling you are strong enough to go out there, to take yourself out into the world a little bit now. With patience and perseverance and that sort of gentle easing, teasing out new aspects of yourself, you can begin to find your own inner strength and sort of feel strong again after a loss. So your guidance sort of suggests leaving this safety and expanding out a little bit. And if you're able to do that, you move towards the sun, success, finding that warmth and joy that is so lacking in these cards here. The sun card is a wonderful card to get at the end of a spread. It sort of suggests joy and growth and abundance and the appreciation of that, being able to appreciate all that is good in your life. And here comes an offer of joys. You know, this could well be for some of you an offer of new love. The Knight of Cups is renowned for the romance that's, you know, attributed to it. But it could also mean, in a more general level, because this is a general reading, there is an opportunity, an offer here that you could take up that can bring you contentment and joy. So overall, to me, I get a sense you're being called now to move, to take this stability you've built for yourself and the security and break it open a little bit, expand out, go on an adventure. You know, you still have this sense of stability with you. It's within you, and you sort of need to turn your focus onto something new, something romantic, even something you love and something adventurous. And you know, it brings you to appreciating all that is good. It brings you towards success and finding that joy and contentment that may well be lacking in amongst the stability. So in a nutshell, it's sort of saying break out a little bit, expand your horizons, learn new skills, and find your inner strength. And through that, you'll find joy, you'll find success and happiness. And perhaps for some of you, an offer of love. So there you have it, Gemini, a call to leave this state of independence, this, closeted security, and find a new warmth, a new direction for a new year. So there you have it, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have a good 2 weeks. And God bless you till we meet again.